What is up, everybody? Happy hump day night, I guess. Sorry the Padres lost. We are all very sad about that. But otherwise, welcome to Sons of Montezuma Aztec Gamers. That's why we're so goddamn late. It's because of that. But yeah,
it's a late one.
We're here.
For that, guys.
We're all sad. I mean, it is what it is. But 2 weeks later, we're back to Aztec Gamers. We're playing a game. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we needed a week off. So
Sergio, I haven't thought very much about Aztec football in a week. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
I don't think either of us did, but it's okay. It's here now, and we should be getting ready for this. We got Central Michigan in front of us, and something says we should get that dub. So let's see what we can do about this.
All right, man. I mean, I'm down. I will say that last Aztec football game I watched from Ballast Point at Disneyland, and it hurt me a little bit. I was a little upset.
Yeah, no, that was a tough one. Definitely, that wasn't easy to watch.
I'm curious, man. Like, what did Duffy do?
Yeah.
Is he in trouble?
I think it's a question on everyone's mind, but no one's asking the question. Or at least no one's like the elephant in the room. No one's like, really? What? Why wasn't he there? I mean, nothing against the freshman. The freshman did what he had to do, but it would have just been nice. It's like, I thought, O'Neal and Duffy were going at it for the starting position to start off the season. So one goes down, I expect the next one to come up. You know what I'm saying?
It's just interesting. I mean, and don't get me wrong, the quarterback position is not the problem. We have so many penalties, it's kind of absurd.
Yeah.
Like,
I could be mistaken, but I thought I saw we lead the whole everything in penalties. So yeah, that's not gonna win any football games. I don't care how good we're playing. You know what I'm saying? No,
yeah, and I completely agree. I mean, every time we do anything decently solid on the offensive end, there's usually something that calls it back. I mean,
and again, we keep. It's probably sounding like a broken record now, but that defense, man, keeps keeping us in the game for the most part. But I keep seeing like, unfortunately, they're out there a little too long, and we're starting to get worked a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, playing defense is tough, man. I mean, you can be great the whole game, and then all of a sudden you're the go to one play, and you're the reason you lost. I mean, not necessarily true, but you get blamed for a lot. I mean, our linebacker play has been great, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, most def. And again, we keep saying the same thing, perhaps, but there is definitely times where we see little spurs, where we see like, okay, we got it going, and then all of a sudden we just hit a brutal stop. All of a sudden we just go 3 and out. It's just like, I don't know. I guess you could say it's starting to get a little frustrating, but hopefully a week off is gonna, get it together a little bit. What do you know about this Central Michigan team? I don't really know much about these guys. Only thing I know is Antonio Brown, and we know what that clown is. So that's all I know about that team.
I mean, I know they're called the Chippewas.
Okay.
That's about it. Honestly, yeah, I don't know anything about them. The only team they've lost to is Illinois. I mean, like the real
ranked,
big
right?
game. Yeah, they're 19. Yeah. So I mean, but they haven't really played anybody else. Like they played like Connecticut, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
There ain't much that I know.
At the end of the day, we still got to go out there and play them. So we can't take those guys for granted, especially as bad as we looked. I think the last week where there wasn't too much offense at times. I'd like to see that get a nice little kickstart right off the bat, especially playing away. That'd be a nice way to start the game. You know what I'm saying?
The funniest thing about this video game is defense is way harder than offense. and our defense is the best part of the game, and that's what I'm the worst at. So here we are.
Let's see. Let's see. So, you want to talk a little bit of this Pac-12 kind of news? This, I keep hearing things. You know, you hear one thing one day, you hear another. I heard, I believe UNLV didn't want to join, and they're going to stay in the Mountain West.
Well, I mean, the Mountain West right now is trying to. The Mountain West is trying to bully everybody into staying by making them pay just an asinine amount of money to be able to leave. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at right now, where all the other conferences are afraid of losing who they have. And so to leave, it's going to cost so much that, like, you're bullying people into staying. I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. But also, I mean, I will still stay forever. I'm selfishly very happy because my brother went to Washington State, so it's fun for me to be Washington State, San Diego State in the same conference. I don't know if you watched last weekend the the Washington State San Jose State game. That thing went into double overtime, 54-52. It started at 7 o'clock at night and ended at 11:38 at night, and that was nuts. I think it hit like ratings wise like 520,000 viewers.
Okay.
And it was on the CW network, which is like even more kind of insane because I didn't know the CW still existed.
I was about to say I didn't even know they even broadcasted football.
I remember watching Pokemon on the CW when I was a kid. But no, I mean, I don't know.
Good for them.
My biggest thing is I feel like everybody's living and dying on like every breath. And are you ever really going to be mad that we leave the Mountain West? Because I'm not. We've been trying to do it for so long that there's jokes about the fact that
we're still there.
We have horrible like officiating based on the fact that we used to we tried to leave, and nobody likes us. I mean, that was the same thing with Boise State, and they're leaving too. I mean, there's so many. There's 2 years away. Like, I understand being concerned that like what happened with the Big 12 and like everything else could happen, but my thing's just very. Why worry about something that you can't control? I mean, be happy that there's change. Change is scary. It always is. But would you rather just sit and wait and like hope that something happened eventually? Like, or
no, I see what you're saying. No, most definitely. Like you said, we've been there for a minute. We've done our thing. And well, some of us, you know, some people tagged along, you know, like you said, Boise State, Utah State, unfortunately, we got to still see those damn blue gloves every damn time we got to go play them.
See, but unfortunately, but also kind of great. I mean, in my opinion, in the Mountain West, the teams that we had any kind of a rivalry with are still kind of around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't get me wrong. Hate them. Super annoying people. But, I mean, I'd rather have that than nothing.
No, for sure. Nice pass, bro.
It's just one of those things where it's like, above and beyond us winning or being better than anybody else, it's very nice to have a camaraderie with people, even if it's not one that you share for a team. Like, we're both invested. Like, Fresno State, Utah State, everybody's invested. Because, I mean, you play other schools and nobody really cares that much. You know what I mean? Like, nobody follows. Nobody's there and wants them to be better. They just went there, and that's the only tie they have. And so that's my thing is this is, like, way more than tomorrow or a year from now or 2 years from now. It's moving forward. It's going to be something more important. And that's what I'm excited about is I mean, shit. My brother went to Washington State. When Patrick went to Washington State, my brother's 35. They, like, when he was in high school, they were winning the Pac. Like, they were in the Holiday Bowl. They were relevant. And then for the longest time, they weren't. And now they're like the leftover of the Pac-12. That was when it was the Pac-10. And so it's one of those things where it's like, all right, all these other teams leave to go to this major conference.
Yeah.
And like, and you know what's funny is how many of the teams that have left the Pac-10 or the Pac-12 and gone to other major conferences, how many of them are doing well?
No, for sure.
I mean, I know that Washington State beat UW in the Apple Cup, which the Apple Cup normally is like their rivalry game at the end of the season. They beat their ass. So it's in the second week of the season.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, I mean, could you imagine not playing for the oil can against Fresno State? Like,
yeah, no, that's a tradition. You got to keep that going for sure.
And so it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, I hate them.
Yeah.
But
well, again, like you said, the fact that we have no control over it, and I feel people are just kind of making, power moves to make sure things are. I don't know. I guess it's a money game at the end of the day. It's a business, which is cool and all. Everyone's got to get theirs, but it just.
Well, I mean, okay. So, like, watching the Padre game, I mean, everybody plays like armchair quarterback, armchair owner. It's super easy to say when you don't know the ins and outs of everything that's going on. And so I think that's my thing, is not to steal a term from the 76ers, but trust the process. Like, things happen.
No, for sure.
It just, to live and die on every day and every major news break that nobody actually really knows, like, who's in charge or who's actually saying things. Because, I mean, shoot, there was a point where Boise State's coaching staff said that they didn't even know that they were, like, gonna join the Pac-12.
Yeah. Now, well, we'll see. Again, it's just one of those things. I guess you keep seeing the different news. Obviously, like that whole thing with Gonzaga, where there was rumors they were gonna.
All that fell out. So.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, I mean, they don't have a football team.
Yeah.
Because that was the other thing with what was it? Hawaii was gonna, join, but they only have football, which Hawaii is the only school that I know of that only has football, which is kind of crazy. But there's just so many moving parts that we don't even understand, and it's all about money. That, like, oh shit.
That boy was way off. Talking about way off, I did see earlier, because I tried to look up anything about Central Michigan. Obviously, all I saw was Antonio Brown. But was Harry from Dumb and Dumber. What's his name?
Shut up.
Daniels, I think. Yeah, he's an alumni, bro. So, yeah. Cracked me up a little bit seeing that. He's like, Harry, you're a horrible shot. Fun fact about Central Michigan. So O'Neal is back this week, correct?
Allegedly.
Not till we see him on Saturday.
I mean, I don't know anything about that. Wow. Well, that was a throw.
Yeah, I don't know. The offense just didn't look synced. I don't want to blame the freshman. I mean, I get it, it's his first start, so I get it some training, some growing pains with that, but we just never looked synced.
Nice. Brown with
I think we definitely had a chance to beat those guys at some points in that game, but
I think that's the thing is, like, there hasn't been any point where, like, I'm like, oh man, we're screwed. Like, every game has been kind of there's a moment. Uh-oh. Did I lose you, Sergio? I think I lost you. Can I pause this?
Back.
You good? Okay. I was like, and he's gone.
And he's gone.
Like I never.
I was like, there you go. Where'd my boy go?
No mames, güey.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. You're the gritty.
Go.
No, yeah.
Medium
I mean,
gritty.
I don't know.
It wasn't the best. Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst though either. You know.
Ah! Oh God.
So I see the jersey, the soccer jersey, bro. I love it. I'm guessing we went to go watch the game. You hear me? You muted or I muted? Can you hear me? Yeah. All right, let's go.
14-14. That's good. Oh no, not again, not again, not again. All right, we gotta do a little halftime. We didn't even do the halftime style, my man. Well, while we're here doing a little halftime break, and we're trying to give my boy technical difficulties, so let's friendly reminder that it's fall time and we got to get straight. So let's make sure we're saving 20% on our manscaped.com. Oh, look at Winnie joining in. Look, she's trying to join in too. She's trying to let us know you got to get your Manscaped on. So let's do it. You can't hear me. It's okay. No, he's disappearing on me. Do you hear me? Well, let's do it. We're good. You can hear me. All right, well. Well, as we wait on Sean, we wait and we see State get another first down.
Let's see. Let's see. I think that's the guy I want to see the most this week. I think if he can get us in those good third and shorts, I think we have a good possibility to go down on this team. I feel I mean 2-2, we're 1-2. This is gonna be a nice game to show what we got. Week off. We get Duffy, hopefully for our Neo back. So should be good. Nice throw by the way, Sean. Yeah, I can't hear. Nice cut. Nice. I think Sean, you still can't hear Sean, huh? Don't you tell me this is what we're gonna see a lot of, which I'm not mad at. No, I can't hear. I feel like he's echoing somewhere, but I don't hear him.
How about now?
There you go.
Well, I put you on my phone. I don't know. I don't know what happened with my headphones.
Okay, I got you, man.
So I'm taking my headphones off because now you're just on my phone.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of weird just talking to myself over here.
Trust me.
Thinking of my own thoughts, you know. I was over here thinking like Sean's really running the ball on me like this.
I hope everything's not echoing.
God.
Give me 1 second. Let me mute my TV. There we go. That'll probably be better. Oh shit. Okay.
He's really gonna keep running. Can hold on up to the ball. Yeah, my man. You even missed out on the manscape, bro. What's up?
Well, I heard. I could hear you. You couldn't hear me. My dog literally attacked me because of the manscape. Okay. She got so excited. She was like, "Manscape! Holy crap!"
Saw the 20% off. You better join that shit.
She's back with her zapata. Fucking Altuve's stinky patas.
Oh!
Wait, what? Wow. Wow.
Let's keep those fumbles in the game here and not in the real game. How about that?
Wow.
Unfortunately, that I feel keeps happening us in the real games. You know, we keep getting those fumbles near the red zone. We need to get those first, those damn penalties. That's where I want to start nipping up at the butt. We're gonna get real. Cause yeah, being the worst in the whole league is not a good look for the boys.
Ay.
Not turning it over.
I love how I couldn't even see where he fumbled, but all right.
Yeah. That was a mean hit stick, bro. No!
Oh, come on.
Well, my boy was supposed to come out for a screen and then he suddenly picked up the block. I'm like, nah, bro, no.
Well, when he's pissed. Oh, get him!
Get him!
God. My dog's angry.
She's not liking it.
Winnie, shut the fuck up. No barking. Stop. Where's Oscar?
Oh,
Stop.
good call.
Can you do
Good
something?
call. Good call.
It'd be great.
Yeah, I think we said it good. Where the linebackers have been showing up. Definitely. I mean, the defense has, I guess we can say, but fortunately, we've been out there a little too long these last few weeks, and they've exploited that. So, be nice to see us fight up some points early, and then hopefully go from there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Oh,
anything
too many
else,
warning. I was like, what just happened? No, yeah. I mean,
just to make it
there
easier on ourselves, being on the
you
road, that
you
always
literally
helps.
I will say you cannot say anything bad about our defense because if it wasn't for them,
I can only imagine how. I mean,
things would be considerably worse.
oh,
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
and I really don't think it's any one like person or position's fault. I mean, our O line has been okay, but lots of penalties. Our quarterback position has not been great.
Well, it just
We've
kind of
had.
sucks not being able to have. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not
Oh
pissed
my
off.
god, you got to be kidding me! You got hit by 3 different dudes and he didn't fall down. Really?
I had to hit him with the brown.
That was absurd. I have
What
no
gets down?
comment.
I'm sorry.
That homie got blasted on 3 different fronts and somehow.
Yeah. That was. I don't even know if I want to see a replay of that. That was terrible. I don't want to see that on Saturday. That's for damn sure. None of that. None of that for sure. None of that. You okay with it, Sean?
We're here.
Yeah. Come on, boys. Yeah, like I was saying, we're not there at practice, so we don't know who's getting the most reps with what. Again, I think we still kind of all saying, why we didn't see Duffy and we saw the freshman. He did his thing. Hey, it's the next week. We got a bye. I mean, we took the bye. Let's let's hope and wish that week was positive, in a positive movement, and go from there.
I mean, I'm curious, and I know I'm not the only one that's curious
Yeah,
about why.
yeah. That's like no one's
Why
answering.
is Duffy the highly touted transfer? That's all we talked about in the offseason. Why is he not seeing the field at all?
Well, ooh, nice.
I mean,
Even when
I'm just that and I'm not rooting against anybody else. I just am very curious. You had a whole game where the redshirt freshman struggled pretty hard,
well, not
and
even that.
there
You
was
just want to get at
never
least a
ever a
couple
thought.
reps.
What's up?
I'd say, well, yeah, you at least want to get them at least a couple reps, especially if you can get 2 quarterbacks and they're both kind of, you can throw them in at any time, running the pistol, run something, start running some, I I know my man with that Aztec
Ah,
fast,
well,
that
well,
Aztec fast offense. I know he has some tricks up his sleeves. I know we got to get the basics done first. And again, I think it's gonna sound like we're being a dead horse, but those penalties, we can get those down and just get the ball moving consistently. that should just be a positive way of moving the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but that means completing passes.
Yeah.
Can't just throw the ball into the ground over and over and over. And it's really fast when you turn the ball over on 3 plays every time.
Yeah, I'd rather see I see just more of them taking the initiative on some of the plays. I feel like in the sense of just, I mean, I don't know. They know what they're doing. I keep seeing little spurs where they just have so much potential, and it's either a misplay or like a penalty that gets called back. And it's just like things we can fix. They're definitely things we can fix. I just hope those 2 weeks give them a nice break. They go over to the film room and see the stuff. What? Let's have some fun. See what we got. Thinking of the diamonds for a second. Ain't the diamonds? No diamonds. No diamonds. Yeah, Sean's very quiet. He didn't like that last throw. I could tell. It's okay, bro. It's okay. All right, guys. 3-2. Ah, no! Thought you were gonna pick 6 that, my dude.
Yeah, and that's how we're gonna lose. And Trevor.
He just curry you with the curry.
Well, hopefully it's the opposite of every time we play, because every time we play, you beat me and then we fucking lose. So.
Yeah. Hey, but it's Aztecs all day, bro. Come on, you know that. We're just having some fun. Oh man. I still want to see what the cheap fee was. What does it even mean? Is that true? If
What, the
not,
Chippewas?
yeah. I'm gonna call them the Chiwiwi. The Chiwi. That's what we should be calling them on Saturday. The Chiwi. Where are we watching the game Saturday, by the way? We're doing a little watch party. We're not doing anything for it. No. And what if the real game goes like this? Let's hope not. You catch that? Oh, I was about to say, damn it, dude. So fun. Play. So what's the predictions? What you think the score is going to be, my man? Any predictions for you, Sean?
I mean, it depends. Can we get like 3 first downs in a row for the first time ever? I mean, I don't know. I'm not feeling very confident.
Yeah, something tells me this little bye week's gonna give him some.
some good rest.
It's very hard to tell because, I mean, Central Michigan hasn't played anybody but Illinois, and Illinois kicked the shit out of them. So it
Hopefully
was
we
like
can
30-9, but Illinois is ranked 19 in the nation, and we, I mean,
we're far from that.
we haven't played anybody that's that good either, and they haven't shown up very much. So I think that if the defense plays really good, it'll be a close game. If the defense has a bad game, then we're screwed. Because if our offense puts up 21 points, I will be shocked.
Okay. Let's see.
I mean, I'm at a point where I'm happy if it's close.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, again, we got to do one thing at a time. You know, again, I think we're gonna keep going on about the whole, just a little simple things. And again, I think things like that about the whole penalties, and if we can just get those first downs. So, like, we got to do one thing at a time. But those games, if we can get them done, let's get them done.
If every time you have a run play that's more than 5 yards, you have a hold, you're gonna have a long day, because that's what's happening. Can't scramble, can't run, can't throw. So I really don't I'd be lying to you if I had a fix, because there's not one. We have good key players, we have good specialty players, we have good running backs and receivers, and we have quarterbacks, and then we have linemen. I don't know where anybody else falls. I mean, they're there, and they can be good, but they haven't been. And I mean, I will blanketly say that our offensive line has been horrific. Bad. Like, nobody can block at all. Anytime anybody deviates from the original game plan of the play, there's a penalty. Every time. So that leaves our quarterbacks at a pretty bad spot, because if they can't hit the first or two reads that they see, they can't scramble because there's going to be a penalty. Because anytime they roll, there's a hold or a block in the back or an illegal man downfield. Like, we're at a point where there's no discipline, period, on offense. And I thought that was what Sean Lewis was supposed to bring. So RPOs are great when you have somebody that can immediately make a read and make a decision. But that has not been happening.
Yeah.
Our entire offense is built on RPOs. Got to have somebody that can make a read and make a decision. I mean,
No, I can't agree with you more, my man. But on that note, I'm gonna go and call it a night, and just wish that these boys get it together. I'll agree with you at that and leave it at that.
I hope they can get it. I mean, figure it out. I mean, Central Michigan's not a school that we should lose to. So
yeah. Well, another good night. Again, Pa, sorry about that play, but your boy had to do what he do.
I mean, yeah, when you bounce off four guys, I don't know. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I guess you're the Chiefs in this every time. Every time anything goes your way, it's cool. I mean, it sounds good. Nothing's pass interference when you're the Chiefs. It's all good. All right, Sergio. Love you, boy.
Love you too, Papa. Have a good night. Thank you guys for showing out. You guys have a good night.